You are tuned into the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. This is our WWE Elimination Chamber review show. I am your host, the Man of the Hour, Carmine. I am joined by my co-host, Mr. Thumbs Up Tommy. Say what up.
What's up, everybody? Happy Rusev Day. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Man, I wish. Also joining us is Mr. Preston Brown, the architect. Say what up.
Man, what's up, y'all? I can't wait to actually talk about this pay-per-view. It's very, very surprising.
Yes.
Very
yes,
surprising.
yes. Very surprising. All right, guys. We're going to get ahead and talk about the first match of the night. It was on the pre-show. It was for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. You had Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa. I'm going to go first. Not much to say except for it's a really, really good match, which we really expected. The crowd was into this match. It was really dope between the two of them. We all pick I'm pretty sure we all picked Buddy Murphy to win.
Tommy picked.
No, Tommy picked Akira Tozawa. But yeah, really, really, really good match. I enjoyed it, and great showing by the two of these guys. What about you, Preston?
Yeah, I agree. It was a pretty good match. You're gonna get a good match out of 205 Live for whatever reason. They're ended up in the pre-show, which I don't get why, but it was a good match.
But you know what? I have to say to that though, because if WWE gonna have a pre-show and they're gonna have matches on the pre-show,
they need something.
I'd rather not waste my time in watching a bullshit match on the pre-show. So if they're gonna give the cruiserweights that highlight on the pre-show, because the crowd was into this match.
Yeah.
And the last match that was on the pre-show the cruiserweights had, the crowd was really into that match. So I feel like, you can say, okay, yeah, it's a pre-show, it's not the main show, it's kind of disrespectful, but at the same time, maybe, just maybe, those guys don't view it that way. Maybe those guys view it as, you know what, it's our time we're going to have time to show out, so let's show out.
Oh, okay. I agree with that. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I hear you. And it could be just them being like, yo, this is our own separate thing. This is our show.
Agreed. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of it that way.
We don't want it mixed up with all that stuff going up in there because we'll get forgotten up there with all
that stuff.
Yeah.
Like you got to think about it also. The fact that they're on the pre-show is kind of like, you bring some of your best to the pre-show because you want people in their seats early because you want to give them a match that they don't want to miss.
Do you guys remember New Day and the Usos didn't say, yo, we on the pre-show, let's mail it in. You remember that tag team match they had on the pre-show and stole the fucking show, basically? Yeah. Mm-hmm. They had the best match on the night, and that shit started on the pre-show. So, it's possible, man.
Yeah, and it's plenty of people, even in the main roster, that don't even make it to the pre-show, so.
Yeah.
Mojo Rawley.
We're not talking about that fucking clown. Anyway, go ahead, Tommy.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed this match, and the reason why my pick I was wrong, but my pick was Tozawa because they actually been pushing him pretty heavily on 205 these past couple of weeks. So, and then there was actually quite a few close calls where I thought that he was actually going to win. Like when he hit that senton off the top when Murphy was slumped over on the middle rope, I thought he could have had it right there.
Yeah. Hey, if tonight proved anything, tonight was the night to call title changes.
Yeah, oh my god.
Tonight was the night to call title changes. So hey, I ain't hating on you for calling it, bro, because boy, tonight proved it was the night for that shit, boy.
Anything
but my favorite spot, also aside from that senton where I thought Tozawa actually had it, was when Tozawa dove out and Buddy Murphy caught his ass. And then he didn't even drop him to do a suplex. He transitioned into the suplex mid-air.
Oh yeah, I remember that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Didn't he do that spot with Ali before?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that to me that's like one of Murphy's signatures now. I'm just looking forward to because I would say 205 lost a big personality when Ali left, but. The action is still there. It's just the personality, not so much. But I'm looking forward to.
The action's always gonna be there. It's fucking really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see who Murphy's next challenger is. But we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, moving on to the main show. We have the opening match of the night, the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships with the Iconics, Carmella and Naomi. Fire and Desire Tamina and Nia Jax, Bailey and Sasha Banks. Am I missing anybody, guys?
No, that's it.
Nope. I'm not missing anybody, right?
Mm-mm.
All right. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Before I go in, oh no, the Riot and also the Riot Squad. My fault. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dang.
So and I can't believe I forgot about them because they
That's
were really good in
crazy.
this match. I'm really mad at myself for forgetting about them. But what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this first. After what I just watched, I apologize to you, WWE. Putting the women's tag team championship match, the start of the show was the right fucking idea. That was the right idea, and we'll get to that. But anyway, going on to the match, I thought the match was really dope. Okay, we gotta talk about this still first. I don't, if I'm the only one that noticed that. So, last night, all over Twitter, Corey Graves cheated on his wife and smashing Carmella, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carmella was getting booed when she came out.
I heard it. I heard that. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, first of all, this is just some shit that was put on Twitter. You're like, why are you booing her? Like, we don't know if this is actually really, really true. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't actually really know yet. Like, okay, maybe you could say it because, you know, the same way what happened with Bray Wyatt, his wife really is the one that put it out there, and then it came out to be true, obviously. So I don't know, man, but I just found it. I was like, holy shit! Like, she's getting booed. I was like, wow, dog. Corey Grace's wife really fucked up.
Yeah,
she fucked up Carmella's heel face run
Yep.
completely. Like, I want to see if it's just Houston, but you know also people have, like, I guess you could say short-term memory or whatever. So like come Tuesday or even come next week, people could just forget about that shit and she could just be regular and back to her face thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as for tonight, boy, nobody forgot about that shit.
She stole Mandy Rose's swag, bro.
and I feel like
That's crazy.
By tagging with her, Naomi took a little of that heat too.
Yeah,
because
she did.
she wasn't getting cheered as big as she normally does.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah,
but anyway, what I want to say about the match, I thought this match was really, really good. This is a really, really well done booked match. I thought everybody in this match was on point and solid. The Riot Squad's teamwork was so good in this match. I really loved it and enjoyed it. The Iconics are, like you said, Preston, so fucking entertaining.
So
I
entertaining,
love them, bro.
Bro,
Peyton Royce, like I said on the chat, Peyton Royce looked absolutely
amazing,
gorgeous tonight.
But remember what I said at the Royal Rumble? They keep giving her a new outfit and not really giving Billie Kay one. I mean, I know that's looking too deep into it, but I just noticed everything, so I just.
But it's pretty obvious. They even though they're a team, they're together, but you know it's pretty obvious WWE has more stock into her.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
She is the better wrestler anyway.
Yeah.
So it's, you know what I mean. So it's pretty obvious. But anyway, I thought that was really good. Yes, I did call this match, even though I called it, even though I kind of wanted what I initially thought was gonna happen because I kind of wanted Sasha and Bailey to get it at Mania, but for it to happen tonight was still awesome. Mm-hmm. The emotions coming out of those two was fantastic. You can see that's real shit. That's raw. Like they were literally crying. Like they felt it. Like that moment. And like I said on the chat, Sasha Banks has been fucking for almost a year talking about tag team titles, women's tag team titles, women's tag team titles. Like Sasha and Bailey has been the ones in the forefront of this whole thing, pushing and pushing and pushing for this. So it's only right that they are the first ones to hold those titles. So and WWE has to make these titles legit. They have to hold these titles for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't lose them at WrestleMania. They can't lose them like within the next couple months. Like they have to make this shit legitimate, like a real legitimate championship. And they have to build whoever is the person that's going to beat them. They have to build those teams, not just have it some run-of-the-mill bullshit. No, they have to build it. Don't. This is a great moment, but don't make this. Don't kill this moment completely off of some bullshit. So anyway, hey Preston, go ahead.
Man, yeah. This was like, to me personally, this is like an NXT takeover level match, just for me personally. Yeah. And these women, like I said, like the women, they've outdone themselves every opportunity they get a chance to do that. And I'm so glad that WWE is able to take these women and doing what they're doing with them.
Yeah, not for nothing, bro. Not for nothing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you honestly, this is the God's honest truth. If you take out Kofi and the organic shit from Kofi right now,
yeah,
Kofi and DB, right? If you take that out, the women are the highlight of WWE right now. Period.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's not even
no
close.
Question. It's not even close.
And it's not even close.
And it's because it's new too. It's fresh.
Yes, absolutely.
All the people who are
they're
big
busting
right now,
they're busting their ass,
bro.
Like it's not like they taking this shit. These women, like you watch Mandy and Sonya in this match. These girls are they're not new, but they're not like as seasoned as a Sasha and Bailey or a Charlotte or a Ruby Riott or a Natalya.
Mm-hmm.
They bust their ass in this match. Fucking Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan busted their ass in this match, bro. Because you know what I liked? I liked the fact that the newer girls
are putting
got their time to shine.
Yeah,
the newer girls were the ones putting in the work.
Because with this match, they inadvertently started to solidify these teams as tag teams on a separate brand. It made these two groups look really good, and that's the part that I liked about this match so much, is that they didn't put the usuals at the top. You know, even though I did pick Tamina and Nia Jax to win, and oh yeah, kudos to her for that spot for when she broke through that pod. I was like,
that shit looked brutal, bro. She went full speed, bro.
They putting their bodies on the line for this match.
Yes.
Oh man, so I just love this match. It's an A+ match to me. This match of the night for me, bro. I can't give it nothing less.
Facts. Go ahead. I mean, it's not a match of the night for me, but
I know.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll explain that, but go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Nah, I thoroughly enjoyed the match. First and foremost, thank God Nia Jax didn't win. I know I'm sounding like a hater. I don't give a damn. But yeah, thank God she didn't win. And like I said, I'm in full accordance with you guys. I love the fact that the newer teams, you know, like Mandy and Sonya, you know, Fire and Desire, they put in work. And one thing I noticed, the final two teams came down to the same two teams that started it.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good thing. Plus. Yeah. You know, like how Iconics, who was it that they did a double roll-up on? I forgot.
Oh, Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi.
That was dope. That was smart. That was fucking dope.
That was dope. I liked that. Yeah. Like, so much that even my brother liked it. He was like, yo, that shit was dope. Like how they pinned her.
Yeah, you can say what you want about them, man. They smart.
I don't wanna read into too much. But I'm gonna do right now. Do you think after what broke yesterday is the reason why Carmella and Naomi got eliminated first?
Nah, possibly.
Maybe. You never know. I mean, we all knew they were going to win. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Because here's my thing. Everyone and their grandma that I've seen says the Iconics are going to be the first ones eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody expects them to be the first ones eliminated. And I find it very ironic that they are the ones to eliminate Naomi and Carmella.
It could be.
I don't know. I might be reading too much into it.
But also at the same time, something that happened later on has something to do with a certain situation, and they didn't get.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Carmella, maybe. Naomi, probably not.
Yeah.
Trying to swing on the cops. So.
No, you know what it is? They probably thought, I don't know, some shit like, oh, this is a family show, so cheating is not something we want to promote.
Or maybe because they heard people.
I mean, they were never gonna win the match. Obviously.
Yeah, they weren't gonna win the match, but maybe they heard that people wanted the Iconics to win, and they were like, let's give them a little slight possibility to their predictions and have them get somebody out.
That might be it too. I mean,
also,
we'll never know.
And also, if you really think about it, but you know what, you know what, I might have been reading too much into it, because if you think about it, Naomi and Carmella are the only ones in this match that were
not a real team.
Yes, that were actually a thrown together team.
Mm-hmm.
So for the fact that the team that was just thrown together to lose first makes absolute perfect sense.
I would say this though. Before we move on, it was this part that had me dying laughing when when the Iconics was in the pod and then Nia Jax slapped the screen on there and they shook. Yeah. Them girls are crazy, bro.
Yeah, man, they're hilarious, bro. They're hilarious. But anyway, tell me what you got to say about the match and everything.
Like overall, like I said, the match was just fun, and it was a great way to open the main card. Yeah, it was feeding off of the excitement of the cruiserweight match that they put on. So it was like going from one high to another high, and yeah, my pick was wrong again. But hey, that shit happens. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I like that the Iconics didn't win, because then that gives them something to chase after. Kind of like how Toni Storm wasn't the first NXT UK Women's Champion, and she had to chase after it.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, anyway, this was such a great match. They all put everything on the line, and they all put it out there, and I love the fact that and moments, man. Moments is why we fucking love wrestling, bro. Like when Sasha and Bayley, like, they couldn't even talk. Mm-hmm. Like Charlie was trying to interview them, and they literally couldn't even talk. Like Sasha needed some time to pull it together because Bayley couldn't even fucking talk. Cause that pure emotion, man, that goes a long way, bro. Like it's just awesome.
And Sasha told it too, man. When they first came out with her and Bayley, so if people pay attention to Sasha, when she come out to certain matches, you can tell by her attitude whether she's invested in the match or not. She'll look like she don't want to be there. But this match, when they came down the ramp together, she was like, bro, I can't wait till this match is over. I'm about to hold these titles, bro. I can't even hold it inside. Yeah. She was grinning from ear to ear. Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match, we have the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. We have Miz versus the Usos. Now, before this match started, the Miz brought out Maurice to announce that they're having a baby. And once they did that, me and Preston pretty much knew
it was all over.
That they weren't going to win this match. And also, I would like to point out that we've said just because Jimmy Uso got arrested, don't fucking mean nothing that they can't win the titles. Because when Jeff Hardy got arrested, he didn't get suspended. Mm-hmm. Nothing bad happened to him. So I'm not to say WWE rewards like bad behavior or whatever, but hey, you never know. Like, first of all, these guys been there for forever. So I feel like they're somewhat bulletproof. Like not Randy Orton bulletproof, but they're somewhat bulletproof. And who knows what really happened? You know what I mean? Like for Jimmy Uso to come out the car and get into a cop's face, where the cop was first talking to Naomi, who knows what the cop did? You know what I mean? I'm not saying the cop did anything, but who knows? So, maybe there was a conversation with WWE. Anyway, whatever. But anyway, getting to the match, I thought this was a really good match. I thought Miz and Shane had some good teamwork. This was some great, we all knew this was going to be a great match. I mean, the Usos are just the fucking Usos. They're the face. Like, facts, it's like I was saying. The face of the fucking tag team division, period. These guys, from day fucking one, came into the fucking WWE as a team, stayed a team for so many years. Like, them and a Revival, bro. Like, that just should be, like, the flagship teams of WWE, period.
Another thing is, you know how oftentimes they always have that bullshit dynamic where a team that's either best friends or brothers splits up for whatever reason? The Usos have never gone through that.
Because they're not going to. I think they're going to stay a team forever, to be honest with you. Like, I don't feel like WWE, honestly, truthfully, and it's not a knock on them, I don't think WWE sees any value in them as singles competitors.
Yeah.
I really don't think so.
And the thing is, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being tag team specialists.
Facts. Absolutely. Just not every team has to split up. Like, They're teams for a reason. There's tag teams for a reason. Absolutely.
Like, the Usos, they bring to mind the phrase, the sum is greater than the individual parts.
Absolutely. Anyway, talking about the match, basically we had Shane McMahon doing his coast to coast. We had the Miz was on fire. First of all, the Miz was on fire in this match, and we actually saw a springboard move from the Miz. I was like,
"That's rare."
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I was like,
"What?" bro, that proves. I'll say it afterwards. By the way, Shane McMahon crashed into Jimmy through the table. Miz went in the ring with Jay. Skull crushing finale. Jay reversed it. McMiz loses the match. Now, Preston was right about this match. You smart for change. You changed your pick at like the last minute.
Yeah.
You're smart for that shit. I remember that shit. Like you changed at the last minute,
smart.
bro.
Yeah, I had to. I was like, this got to be the one. This got to be the one.
But I feel like it makes sense. If they push in Rusev and Nak as a team, I feel like they wanted to put the belts on these guys for Rusev and Nak to get it from them. I think that's what's gonna happen. To be honest with you, I really do.
We'll just have to wait and see.
But anyway,
like, overall, the match was just fun.
The outcome. What did you say, Preston?
I was like, whoa.
But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Shane is turning on. Miz.
Turning. Yeah.
Shane is turning on Miz, bro. The look on Shane's face, bro.
He looked mad. He wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, oh my god. Yeah, definitely. And to make that announcement, that Maurice announcement in the beginning of the match, yeah, it showed that they were gonna lose, but it kind of further proves that they're really trying to push the Miz as a face right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're really trying to push him as a face.
No, and the crowd went nuts when they announced that they're having another baby.
And people love their fucking TV series.
I can't wait for the new episodes in April for Miz and Mrs. I can't wait.
It's great. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, person. No, go ahead, man.
Saying the part where he announced that he was going to have a baby, that's great, because what people didn't know is that they left an argument for the Miz. So when the Shane comes at him like, yo, you made us lose this match. I put my everything into this group and I wanted to win this match. You knew how important this was for me. He could just be like, I dedicated to this my unborn child. So how can you tell me this is not as important to me as it is to you? So
fact,
I thought that
they're like planting the seeds all over the place.
Yeah, they're putting the seeds in there and making it like important, a valid argument for both of them. But the match, I didn't expect a lot out of this match, but I was pleasantly surprised with the springboard from the Miz, and they was just going out the bag and just throwing everything out there. And the fact that the Usos won, I like that too, because it
wait, excuse me? Excuse me, what'd you say? Repeat that?
I like for the Usos to win. I liked it because.
Tommy, did you hear that? I'm sorry. I think I don't know, bro. I was drinking a little bit of Henny. Am I just a little bit too tipsy? I'm sorry. What?
Me gusta. Right. No, I like the fact that the Usos won because not necessarily because of just them as the Usos, but because it's more believable that a team that's been a team for a long time beat someone who was put together in a matter of months. It makes a lot more sense to me. But if
also, 6-time champions.
Oh yeah,
how could you not mention
that? Yeah, that's dope. Dope.
How could you not mention that? They passed the Usos in title reigns.
Anybody who put whoever swing.
I mean, they passed the New Day. What the fuck am I saying? They passed the New Day.
They did? Oh yeah, they did.
Right. Because the New Day's 5-time.
That's great.
The Usos are now 6-time.
That's great for them, man. But just overall, it was a fun match, bro. I'm happy because I was right, more so than anything else. But whatever.
Yeah, right. After you flip your choice, we ain't letting that split.
Yo, this thing got no.
I tried to come up with a deep message to say why I was happy about it, but no, it's because I was right. That's all.
Oh man. Anyway, moving on. We're moving on. Our next match. First of all, before I move on to the next match tonight, guys, I would like to mention, KO and Kevin Owens approves of the message that you don't put pineapple on fucking pizza, and he's right for that. Good man, KO. Good man. Anyway, moving on to the next match of the night. We have the Intercontinental Championship match, a handicap match between Finn Balor versus Lio Rush. Match is okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
I'm fine with Finn winning.
I'm happy he won. He deserves it.
But kind of okay. Now that they broke up Lashley and Leo, which I don't know fucking why, but like Preston said, I think Lashley will be fine. Obviously they're doing something else with Lashley after we saw what happens later on in the night.
Yeah.
But what I said is I think this frees up Leo to be Buddy Murphy's next. He's the only one Buddy Murphy's hasn't faced for the title anyway.
Like that he hasn't faced 1-on-1. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the only one that's left. So I think this frees him up to go after that title at WrestleMania.
I'm all for that.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
I can't wait. Even though I'm going to miss him being Lashley's mouthpiece because he's been great. He's been awesome.
No more low weights, high reps.
Wait, so do you guys think this means he's not going to be on Raw anymore?
No, hell no.
God,
he's too good, man.
No. I mean, hell no, as in, yeah. You're not gonna keep him off.
I was about to say, bro.
That was stupid as shit.
Bro, every time I ask the WWE to do something simple, they don't do it. I got to see Leo and KO on the mics one more time against each other. I gotta see it. We deserve
it. They will be stupid as shit, bro. They'll be dumb as fuck if they keep him off. Like, come on.
I mean, they kind of are. You think about it, but
I mean, they are dumb as fuck. But I'm just saying, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, that's wild.
But you gotta remember, this is Raw. They mess up the basic shit.
There you go.
You know, they mix red and yellow and get blue.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But on another note, like if you watch the pre-show, you knew Finn was gonna win this match because they put way too much emphasis on the fact that he's quote unquote never won a big match without being the demon. And you know, as soon as
you're right about that. You're right.
Like as soon as I saw that, I was like, Finn is winning.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like I didn't really think about it too much, but you're right about that. They just kept saying it and saying it. I'm like what the fuck?
And the way Sam.
But they're right though.
I mean, it's true, but then it's like I've noticed that when WWE does that, it's because that person's gonna win that night. Especially with how over the top Sam Roberts went with dragging Finn through the mud on how he can't win without being the demon.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about that because he kind of did that with Bianca Belair and she still lost. But you know what? You know what really got me?
Yeah, but here's the kicker though. Bianca was undefeated.
Yeah, but that's you're right. I'll give you that one. But you know what really gave it away to me is when they had the interview with Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley in the back, and Leo was like, "I'm not the weak one, Bobby. We gonna take care of this, right?" And Bobby ain't even talk to him.
He had that look on his face.
He didn't even look at. He kind of just was like, "Bro, stop talking to me."
That's when you knew. That's when you knew.
I was like,
for
we
sure.
breaking up tonight, bro.
Yeah, like that was like that.
I didn't want to believe
it.
Thing.
It was like if you didn't believe that he was gonna lose, that was like that last thing to confirm it.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah. I wonder when was this decision because for the past weeks, Leo has been going at it with Paul Heyman on Twitter. Like they've been going back and forth like at it about Lashley being the next one to face Brock. So I'm like, I wonder when was this decision made to break them up? If this was like a last minute thing. Oh, and we're gonna get into the we'll get into that. Anyway, moving on to the next match of the night, we had
one last thing. The only thing I didn't like about this match overall is that the celebration for Finn winning that championship was a little too fast. He just picked it up and walked away.
Yeah, like
it didn't even look like
I feel like he should have had a longer moment.
He was like,
that's why I didn't want. That's why I felt like if Finn was gonna win that title, I want him to win at Mania.
Yeah, facts.
That's why I wanted that. Like, I agree. Like,
that might be it. He looked at it like, y'all give me this title on a shitty pay-per-view that don't even matter.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, but what have I said? What have I said for like months now? Like, if you're not gonna give him the Universal title, give him the fucking Intercontinental title. Like, he needs to have a title.
Facts.
Like, and Finn Balor's
needs to be champion.
And Finn Balor is the guy that can really put that IC title back into real form. You know what I mean? Like, he's that guy that can really put that championship on a pedestal like Seth did. Like Miz.
Yeah, because after Steph lost it, it went to shit.
Yeah, move Lashley out the way. Bring back Drunk Sammy. Put them in a feud together. Finn and Drunk.
Drunk Fairy? Yeah.
We need that.
That's too crazy. That's too crazy. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match of the night. We had our resident squash match of the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott.
Nothing to talk about.
Before I get into the actual reason why this match happened and the best thing about, I'm annoyed. But anyway, what was the point of this match?
The match itself, there's nothing to talk about. It was just to feed someone to Ronda.
Yeah, it's just to have her checklist to say that she beat every woman on Raw and defended her title against everyone on Raw.
And that she destroyed the entire Riott Squad by herself.
Well, yeah, that too, and maybe something to add to her content when she says something like, I beat every woman on Raw, I defended my title this many. It's just stuff to give her some accolades to talk about. It wasn't for nothing else.
I appreciate the fact that she came out dressing like Sonya Blade. I appreciated that. I was cool.
Yeah,
that match was absolutely impossible.
Yeah, it was pointless. It was pointless.
Absolute trash.
But this goes. Go ahead.
Moving.
Like one last thing. The thing that pisses me off the most is you take someone that's actually really fucking good in Ruby Riott, and you just make a completely one-sided job-out match for the sake of feeding her to Ronda Rousey. Like, she didn't even put up a fucking fight.
Well, there's a couple of things there. First of all, when WWE focuses on one story, a lot of the people who are surrounding that story are going to get jobbed out. That's just going to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, too, with these smaller pay-per-views, they can't go past 2 hours and 30 minutes. So one of these matches had to suffer time-wise. Mm-hmm. So they had to get her in and out of there so they can do this next segment after this that came up.
Okay, wait. You're not wrong, but that statement pisses me off. You know why it pisses me off? It's on their own network. Who gives a crap about time?
There's no time limit. It's their network.
It should. I agree with you.
No. It shouldn't. No. Like I said, I agree with you too. It shouldn't be. Cause that's why it doesn't make any sense. Your statement that you said is true, but it makes no damn sense. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. The pay-per-view's on your network. If you go over, okay, and who cares? It's your network. You control it.
If this was a match on USA, then I could understand.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. The only question I would have is, does that play into the venue? Like, what is the time they have for the actual venue itself to do these pay-per-views outside of having it on a network? That's the only question I would have.
Yeah, but at the same time, logically, you know damn well that venue ain't have no other events planned. They could have gone over.
But if you book it for a certain amount of time, if you go over it, they charge more for that. So I don't know. Man, this is all speculations. I don't know anything. So
anyway, the match was trash.
The motherfucker's pockets is too deep. I don't give a shit. Anyway, now we got the negative out the way. Let's talk about
the good stuff.
Okay, so we have basically Ronda Rousey standing after a match, standing in the ring, basically calling Charlotte Flair to come into the ring, and then the camera pans to Ronda Rousey directly to her fucking face, and it shows Ronda looking into the crowd, and who's coming out in crutches? Becky Lynch, with a new outfit on, by the way. She looked
anyway, and she had extensions in.
Yeah, those were absolutely fire. And basically, Becky Lynch came to the ring on crutches and basically proceeded to whip the living fuck out of Charlotte Flair with those crutches. And then she told Ronda Rousey, "Go ahead, Ronda, pick up the crutch. Go after get your payback on Charlotte. Go ahead, get it." Ronda picked up the crutch, was about to get her payback, and Becky Lynch said, "Never turn your back on a man. DTA. Don't trust anybody."
That was such a stone cold moment. Like,
that was phenomenal. That was awesome. I was so happy because you know why I was happy? This is why I was happy. Because for Becky to let Ronda get the crutch and to get her payback on Charlotte, that's a face thing to do. That's not a Stone Cold Becky anti-hero thing to do, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's a face thing to do. That's a face would do. But we don't want Becky Lynch to be a face, a pure straight baby face. We want Becky Lynch to do whatever the she wants. And that's the Becky Lynch that we want. So she go to her in to picking up that crutch and thinking, oh, I'm on your side right now. No, the hell I ain't. You're in my way too. And proceeded to beat her down with that crutch. That was an awesome moment. That was a fantastic moment for Becky to get her payback. Her payback where her payback was due. That was awesome. But that just further proves. You saw before Becky did what she did, how the three of them were standing in the ring. Mm-hmm. That's WrestleMania. It's going to be a triple threat match no matter what. Even if they have that rumored match between Charlotte and Becky at Fastlane, that's just to get Becky into the match. Now I'm convinced that's not going to be no either or thing. I'm convinced that that's to get Becky in the match. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what's going to happen. But I love everything about this moment.
I've told people, I'm like, if you really think that they're not going to capitalize on Becky's popularity, you're fucking insane. Like, it may not be the one-on-one match that a lot of us want to see, but she's getting put back in that match. That's
but here's the thing. The only way I'm okay with this match is if Becky taps out Ronda. That's it. That's the only way.
Yes, send her packing.
She cannot, bro. That's WWE's way of sending the biggest FU to fans if she pins Charlotte in that match to win. That's the biggest FU.
Yeah, because everybody wants to see her beat Ronda.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead, Preston.
That's the part that people worry about, is that Charlotte is put in there as a martyr. But I'm not mad at the triple threat. I think Charlotte probably adds something to the match a little bit. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless if we win it or not. But
exactly, she'll add something to it.
Yeah, she'll make the match better, absolutely. But as far as what happened with Becky Lynch, I thought it was cool that she came out like Carmine said, she was beating Charlotte with the thing. She was like, on site, we not done yet. We not done with this yet. It ain't over. And then the good thing that she did when she did that to Ronda, which was smart about that, is because remember last week they were standing in the ring next to each other with that whole Vince McMahon thing. So today they pretty much shut down the whole possibility of thinking like, oh, are Ronda and Becky cool now? No, she's like, we not cool. You getting this too. You getting this work too.
And it also shut down this.
Friends.
It also shut down this because I said it last week, and I've been hearing a lot of people say it. How this was a way to get the crowd to cheer for Ronda. This is WWE telling you, this is WWE telling you, nah, we don't give a fuck. But we're gonna let you have your Becky. Becky's gonna still be your Becky, and what just happened on Monday wasn't to get sympathy towards Ronda. Was just to put Charlotte into the match. Period. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all it was. That's all it was.
Give Ronda
that's what tonight proved to me. And I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that.
And I agree with that. And I think also they put Charlotte in there as kind of like a lightning rod to absorb all the heat. From Ronda.
Facts.
To absorb
Facts.
some from Ronda.
Yeah,
so that everybody isn't throwing it all at her. But I thought those were pretty cool segments.
Well, because, I mean, that's another thing. Yeah, because Charlotte's a straight-up heel, and she thrives off of, the fans reacting negatively to her. Well, she lives for that.
And they knew it was going to work, too, because everybody said that Charlotte gets put in these matches off of because of who her dad is, and if people hate the authority and they feel like Charlotte always gets forced in this match, get the authority, force her back in the match, and people are going to be upset about it. But I thought it was great. I just kind of wonder what is the next move after this. What it is after Becky did what she did tonight. What are they going to do?
We're going to find out on Raw. I feel like on Raw we're going to see, because remember that tweet. That tweet I sent you, Becky directly sent a tweet to Vince. Screw you! Like I feel like Vince is gonna come out on Raw and something. I don't know. It's gonna be something. Like we're gonna find out in the next.
I'm hoping it's like the McMahons are gonna undercut Vince, like Stephanie
and Triple H
and Triple H McMahon.
They should.
That'd be a nice twist. That would be a nice twist because everybody expects one thing. You know what I mean? And that would be a nice twist. And it would also be a nice twist, like, if you really think about it. If Shane turns heel, you could have father and son against daughter and son-in-law. Not in a match or anything, but like,
oh God,
no,
I hope not.
I'm not talking about a match. Chill.
You know what's funny? I thought about that before you mentioned
Triple H could beat both of them by himself. All right, so stop. I ain't talking about a match. I'm talking about
Triple H, as old as he is, and like he can't move anymore. He can
bring back the Max Stunner.
Yeah, I'm talking about authority figures going at each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought like we said, this is just great. This is great. Everything about this is the bummer we already talked about the bummer part of it, but what happened afterwards, everything that happened afterwards was great. I really enjoyed it. Definitely.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match of the night, we have Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman. We don't need to say much about the match. We already knew this match was going to be shit.
Nothing to say.
But I will say this. This is, once again, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley coming out to beat the living shit out of Braun. So I think the rumors of KO returning in the first Raw of March are very, very true. I think KO is going to be the one to come and help Braun. This just made me eat. This just put the icing on the cake for me. That I feel like KO, because I feel like Finn is going to help Braun. And Braun and Finn are going to be still outnumbered. And that's going to be a way to get KO into this. Because we all saw in that KO video, my best buddy Finn. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I think is going to. Because you saw even Corey Graves on commentary. Yo, bro, WWE make sure they let you know shit like this, how he kept saying Braun Strowman don't have no friends. You know what I mean? They kept saying this. Braun Strowman don't have no friends. He doesn't have nobody help him, have his back, blah blah blah. So, they might use this. I feel like because they probably won't have much for these guys to do at WrestleMania. That's just a way to get a 6-man tag match on WrestleMania. I think, to be honest with you. But anyway, go ahead, Preston. What you think?
I thought it was okay. You know, it was what it was. It wasn't, and I'm not even talking about the match itself. I really don't remember what happened in the match. I do remember the fact that I did get this one right.
Powerbomb through the double tables was pretty sick.
That was a good spot. That
shit was pretty sick, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And they had all three of them standing up at the end. Remember, like, in the Olympics when they got first, second, and third place? They got all three of them standing up like that. But I don't remember anything about this match. I don't even know.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
There's nothing to remember.
This was the only negative of the night.
Baron Corbin is trash.
This was the only negative of the night. There's nothing else that's negative about tonight. Well,
that and Ruby getting buried.
The Ruby thing, but that's it. Like, everything else was on point.
I think this was just a thing to show. Yeah, Bobby Lashley's back with Baron Corbin and team. Like that. I think that's.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be a little not a faction, but just a little team
Dogs
until
whatever
until Mania.
We've wasted enough time on this. There's nothing to talk about.
Oh, there is something to remember though. I did get this one right, by the way.
I hate this guy. He did. You did though. No, you did though. No, I'm not gonna front. He did though. He did. I was trying. You know what, Tommy? I should have took your cue and moved on when I had the chance to.
I told you, but nobody listens to me.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, moving on to.
Oh well, there was that pointless Lacey Evans thing. I didn't get that.
We're not talking about that, bro. That was completely stupid. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it.
I'd rather talk about that than a Corbin match.
That was so stupid for them to have her walk out. She's not gonna say not one thing on a mic to the fans just to get the fans riled up. Like, she could have had a mic in her hand or something. Like, I was dumb.
I thought I was dreaming when I saw that.
That was so dumb. Anyway, moving on to the last match of the night.
Preston, were you drinking?
No. Yeah, water.
We had the WWE Elimination Chamber title match. People, when I tell you, I don't want to see anything else happen at WrestleMania except Kofi Kingston winning the WWE Championship. When I tell you, I have not had a raw emotion towards a match in professional wrestling like this match in a long time. I said this in the chat, and I want everybody to know this. If Kofi won this match, I was ready to cry.
Yeah.
That's the emotion that this match. That's how much everybody wanted Kofi to win. Daniel Bryan is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
He is great because he helped in organic, raw emotion feel. He played his role perfectly. This was such a good match, but this match got elevated when it was just Kofi and DB. And Kofi proved that that WrestleMania's WWE title match needs to be Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston one-on-one. Because Kofi proved that this will be a great match. And boy, I want to say one thing. Boy, does Kofi sell the shit out of Daniel Bryan's running knees.
Oh my god, this dude
crap, bro.
Shit.
Bro, I think we forgot how great of a seller this guy is. This guy is freaking great, bro. But it's like the commentator said, 11 years, such that. Like, Corey Garris can say it. I feel like we forgot how great Kofi Kingston really is. He's been constantly passed over too many times.
Yo, even in the pre-show when they interviewed Woods and Big E, like, yo, the way they were hyping him up, and it's like, yo, it's true. He's like, yo, sometimes even we forget just because we're teamed up with him that we're basically teamed up with a living legend.
Yo, Lio Rush lets people know that every week. Bro, when I see Leo's Twitter, he's always saying something great about Kofi. It's like he's
that fucking good.
No, it's not even that. Like I feel like Leo looked up to Kofi. Like I for some reason I feel like that. But anyway,
I would be surprised though.
Yeah, but bro, like I don't know, man. I feel like after tonight, WWE cannot deny him no more. After tonight, I feel like the main event, not the main event, obviously, but the WWE title match at WrestleMania, I think this is going to be the title match. I think DB wanted. I think DB too wanted to show everybody in the fucking back that has any type of power that this should be my opponent at WrestleMania.
Facts.
Because if you think about it now, what happened? Kofi beat him in the gauntlet. DB beat him tonight.
So then remember, because Daniel Bryan has that clause in his contract where if he doesn't want to do something, he can say no. So he might have that power to basically be like, yo, if Kofi's not my opponent at Mania, I don't care.
Yeah.
He has that clause in his contract, for real?
They gave him that clause, like some creative control. Like if he doesn't like you, he can say no.
Dang.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I think this is what DB wants. I really do. Like I feel like, but it's like I said, I picked Kofi to win this match. By the way, Preston's the only one that was right about this match. Shut up. Anyway,
enjoy it.
I think Kofi to win this match. I pick Kofi to win this match because I wanted the surprise, but I see why I picked him. But if you remember, I also said that like I felt like. First of all, I was right. It's gonna be Kofi and DB as the final two. That's number one.
All right. Okay.
Second, yeah, I was. All right, partner.
He like I wasn't right about this one, but in about 2 months.
No, but I'm saying though. But I said that's what I actually want. Is Kofi to win the title at WrestleMania. Like for him to get that moment at WrestleMania. And I really bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If we don't get that at WrestleMania, I'm gonna be so disappointed, dog. Like I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like I think I'll be more disappointed than if Becky Lynch lost at Mania.
Damn. Really?
No.
What?
Yeah.
For you?
Is that serious?
If we don't get Kofi versus DB, I that's how disappointed I would be. Do y'all wait. Let's have this conversation. Do y'all understand or realize what we said in the chat, person? What's the last black WWE champion?
Yeah, I feel you, but dang, I didn't know anything could even top Becky for you, man. That's some,
no, bro. That's damn. Yo. When something organic as that happens, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. That's wrestling, bro. Like that is wrestling.
Man, I don't know what's crazier, either you saying that or Seth saying he gonna sell his soul for a title, bro.
That's wild. No, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild as shit.
That's just Illuminati.
That's wild. That's wild as fuck. Fuck that.
No, I'm with you though. Yeah, we need that match, bro. It's not fair. They have to, man. It represents so much. It's a great moment.
He's been a soldier. He's been a soldier for y'all for 11 years. Yeah, you can't give him that, bro. I don't give a shit if he loses the title a week later. Just give him that moment.
He deserves it, man. He deserves it. I mean, and a lot of people forgot how good he was because he was so painted as obviously one of the goofy people in the New Day, and also as that Royal Rumble trying not to put his feet on the guy.
Human highlight
reel. Oh my god, that moment in a match when they were going back and forth with kicks, and Kofi was just like, "Let's go, kick me again, bro." That shit was crazy, bro.
Bro, this is like,
oh my god,
that reminded me of and this is a movie reference. That Van Damme shit, Bloodsport, when he was fighting the fucking kickboxer and they were going at it with the kicking thing.
Yeah.
Like, come on. He reminded me of that.
Yeah.
You know what it would have been cool though? Like, even though I don't want them to be heel, but if Kofi was a heel right now, it'd have been perfect after he pinned Randy Orton. It would have been like stupid, stupid. That would have been great.
Yo, bro. I thought that was WWE giving a nod to us hardcore wrestling fans. Like, yeah, we gave Kofi that clean win over Orton. Kofi got his payback from years ago. He got his little payback. Yeah, I thought that was hella dope. Like, I even messaged, I was like, yo, Kofi pinned Randy. I was like, yes, finally, yes, bro. Yes. Oh my god.
They were saying behind the scenes too, because they were saying rumors. These are rumors that after that match hadn't happened, that Randy had something to do with stunting Kofi Kingston's career.
He said he didn't want to do it no more. That's it. He just said he wasn't interested anymore.
He like, now look at me, I ain't need it. Now what?
Yeah. And I love the fact that WWE, this shows you that factions don't have to break up. They can generally just feel happy for the success of their teammate.
Oh, that made that moment so much better.
Yes, they came out and picked him up and said, yo. And they fully supported him like, yo, this is Kofi's son. Yo, bro, for the past 2 years, they have been supporting Kofi to get that WWE title run. They haven't been saying, oh, it's Big E, it's Big E. No, Xavier Woods and Big E has been saying Kofi is the man.
No, and you know what's funny? Is like we've said it. We were like, yo, like that Kofi and Woods should be the champions. Big E should go for the title. I think to some degree is like.
And I said it because WWE showed us that they're not gonna push Kofi for shit. And they see more value in Big E. So if WWE is telling me this, I'm like, yo, all right, well, I mean, I need to get one black person, so I gotta get behind Big E, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta get behind Big E. But truth be told, we all know who's the best wrestler in the three. I mean, I don't know. Xavier Woods to give Kofi's fight.
No, like Xavier Woods he's pretty good, but I think like these past couple of days just reminded us that
Xavier has not yet been able to really show what he can do, bro.
The thing is, like, like it's like they keep him, it's like they limit what he does, but like at least from what we've seen, if you wanted to make a comparison from what we've seen, these past couple of days would remind you that Kofi is the best of the three.
Yeah, Kofi's the main eventer, bro. Period.
Yeah, and I will say this too, though. Even as much as I'm a supporter of Mustafa Ali, we wouldn't have gotten any of this stuff with Mustafa Ali. Not even close.
Not even
close. It wouldn't have been close.
This is what they would be trying to generate with Mustafa, but it couldn't. It wouldn't be this organic. It wouldn't be this raw.
It's something you can't generate.
Nope.
It doesn't matter how good.
It's just real. It's real.
Because the fans know it's been 11 years for Kofi Kingston. The fans know that he's been here for forever and constantly passed on and passed up. So when the fans see that how hard he fought in that gauntlet, and then now going to this match, like Kofi was the most. Honestly, I think Kofi was the most over person tonight.
Hell yeah!
Did you hear that crowd?
That crowd
easily, hands down.
Oh my god, bro! Even before the match, bro, they were chanting for Kofi.
Yep.
And the great thing is, when he said that at SmackDown, he was like, "I've been waiting 11 years." For me, I didn't think about it, but it just clicked something. I was like, "Whoa." What if he's been waiting this whole 11 years to get a title shot and he just haven't gotten it yet?
Yep.
So when I thought about that and I saw this match, I was like, whoa, this is a lot bigger for him than we even thinking about. We never even thought about that. We thought he was just happy being in a New Day, and that's it.
That's why I'm telling you,
man. I mean, you got to remember.
It sounds crazy. Go ahead.
Any wrestler is always going to want, to be the top champion, but not everybody gets that opportunity. Or the opportunity to even go for it.
That's why you say it sounds crazy when I say I'll be more disappointed than the Becky Lynch thing. But I watched Kofi Kingston since he first debuted in ECW.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've been a fan of Kofi since day one.
I've watched him for how many years? I watched him in that feud against Randy Orton, lighting the fucking industry on fire, and then completely fizzled out. Because a certain someone didn't want to do it anymore. Like, I watched that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we've seen Kofi's journey
in years with this guy.
But it's not even that though, because Becky is so big that with Kofi, if they don't do it now,
she's big, bro. But that's what I'm saying. They have, bro. If they have to do it now.
He may not have another chance ever after this.
Yes, with Kofi,
Becky's going to get a chance, of course, because he's
that's
too
why
high to be ignored.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Becky cannot be denied.
Good.
She's the fucking man for she cannot be denied.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this is his opportunity. He's not gonna be this hot ever again.
And this wasn't supposed to happen.
This is so organic. You can't duplicate.
This might be his one chance.
Organic. This wasn't supposed to happen either.
The same way we said what happened with Becky was so organic. You can't duplicate shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
I will be devastated and upset if both Kofi and Becky lose.
Well, that's not
going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. There's no way.
There's no fucking way.
They will set that building on fire.
There's no way, bro.
Like that happens.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
The whole place will get set ablaze, bro. Yeah, you're crazy. Bro. Sure.
But once again, because it's a fluke thing. Because you think about it, Mustafa Ali was not supposed to get hurt.
Nope.
So it's almost like I hate to say the Tom Brady type thing where the person gets hurt and then the person comes in and shows what he got. But yeah, man, I hope it happens, man.
I feel like this is so. I feel like this is so organic. I feel like this is something that's destined to happen, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know why. I just feel like it's something that's destined to happen, man.
I just want to enjoy the ride, and I want to see Kofi get his WrestleMania moment.
And I can't think of no other black wrestler like that can get the WWE title that makes sense. Like, to be honest with you.
Nope.
I can't think of any.
Not right now, anyway.
Not currently. No.
Yeah, not currently, of course.
No, there's nobody. Who is there?
That's it.
There's nobody, bro.
Pretty much, because
there's nobody the same shade as Kofi Kingston. I'm sorry, but there isn't. And he's the most qualified, bro. How many titles does this man hold in WWE?
Bro, isn't he like a four-time US champion or something like that?
Yeah, he probably is. I'm pretty sure he's won the Intercontinental.
I know he's won the IC and the US title. He's won the tag team titles multiple times.
That's won everything, bro. Now my dude needs his opportunity, man. Like I said, man, look. As much as it would be a bummer if he loses it quick, even if he does, man, just give him that moment, bro.
He says he won a total of 15 championships.
Just give him that moment, man.
It's crazy.
How many times he's won certain championships?
Let's see. Hold on, let me pull it right now. Okay. So
3-time US, 4-time IC.
Yep, 4-time IC. Yep, 3-time US.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those titles that he won
the tag
4
team
times.
Titles. The fuck?
He won 3 SmackDown.
Oh, he won 5. He's 5-time tag team champion. Huh?
He won. He won 3 on SmackDown, 4 on Raw. He won 1 time with CM Punk.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, and he won 2 tournaments.
Yep.
And he got a Slammy Award. If that's,
Yeah, who cares? No one cares about that, bro.
What happened to that?
I don't know.
It was stupid.
Anyway, I mean the point is Kofi Kingston's won many titles and they're all well deserved.
Yeah, definitely. But this match capped off such a great night. Anyway, what's your guys' grade for tonight? Elimination Chamber.
Tommy?
For me, I'm going to give it a B+, and that's because of the Ronda match and the Corbin match.
All right, person.
Yeah, I'll give it a B+. Surprised by it in a good way.
All right. Sorry guys, but those downer moments could not temper my emotion, bro. This gets an A. It gets an A for me, bro.
You know, it's funny.
Shit was too
I
good,
had a feeling that you were going to say an A because how much you praised it.
Too good, bro. From both of the chamber matches, like far exceeded my expectations. Oh no, yeah, like don't get me wrong. The pay-per-view was solid overall as a whole, but just to me, any match that has Baron Corbin in it automatically gets like a -10 from me.
Dang, that's some hating stuff right there, boy.
He's just
Jeez.
He's got to be there. That's all it takes.
He sucks. He sucks the fun out of everything, bro. I'm sick of seeing him. And why the fuck is he still? Why is he still dressing like a fucking Fridays manager? You're not the constable anymore. You ain't shit.
Damn. What did he do to you? What happened?
He annoys me with how trash he is.
What happened?
He annoys the shit out of me with how trash he is.
Yeah,
and the fact that he gets so much screen time despite being so trash, it irks me. Like he irks me just as much as Mojo Rawley does.
Damn, this nigga. Change your name to Thumbs Down, Tommy.
Yeah,
holy shit.
Yo, for him, it's definitely a thumbs down times infinity.
Dang, the hate's deep down in your soul. I would say this though, at least when they did the stupid stuff, they just got it over with. Like,
yeah, it wasn't
no quick 30
shit.
minutes stupid stuff going on. So
and then that's why I gave it a B+ also, because at least like the stupid shit was over and done with fairly quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for our Elimination Chamber pay-per-view review. This was a great show. We enjoyed it. Hopefully Fastlane can come close. I highly doubt it. But anyway, guys, we're going to do it for the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. I am your host, the man of the hour, Carmine. That's Tommy and Preston.